Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today I'm going to be showing you a video of our stay at the Intercontinental Thalasso resort and spa in Bora Bora. So after we got off the plane, the resort already had a boat ready for us, so we boarded and got to see all the beautiful views of Bora Bora. We arrived and we were greeted by friendly hotel staff who picked us up in a golf cart, and we were able to go to the front desk and check in. We had some really nice jasmine vanilla tea, and we just were kind of taking in all the views while we waited for our room to be ready. Now, another awesome thing about this resort is that when you check in, if your room is not ready yet, they have a special room for you that you can borrow to shower and change, and maybe you want to go in your bathing suit, or you just want to change clothes after traveling all day. They have that ready for you. I think it's such a nice feature that more resorts should have. But we were really happy to have it. We changed into fresh clothes, took a shower, and we went into town to pick up a few supplies that we needed for the room. So once our room was ready, the golf cart picked us up from the main lobby and then delivered us to our room. It was pretty far down the pontoon, so we were very happy to have that since we had all our luggage. And constantly throughout our stay, they were always willing to pick us up or drop us off if we wanted. We only opted for it one time when I wasn't feeling as well, so the golf cart came and dropped us off back at the room. But otherwise, it's such a beautiful walk that we usually just walked the entire time. So we had the Pool Premium Overwater Villa, and it was a great room category with its own pool, obviously, and we still had the views of Mount Otomanu. This room, specifically number 209, was an amazing spot to be. It was very private the way it was situated, and we were so happy. We were looking at the Brando suite and almost went for that one, and we decided against it. It was just really large for us. It's just the two of us. And we ended up choosing this room category, and I'm so happy we did. We had a great living area here. We spent a lot of time. We would make our cocktails and have our coffee, and it was just really nice. From every room, you really have amazing views. It's over 1,500 square feet, so you have lots of room to spread out. This was, of course, that little area you slide the glass over. You can feed the fish, and they would leave you, of course, food. You would see a bunch of fish swarm. It was really cool, especially at night, to see. So as I walk down the stairs, you can see here the little ladder. We would use a ladder sometimes, but honestly, we had so much fun just being able to jump in. And one of the things that I spent so long researching was the depth of the water here. It seemed like it was perfect for jumping in. It wasn't too shallow, it wasn't too deep. And that was really important to me because I knew we would do a lot of jumping in there. You can see that pool right there. Now I feel like anytime we stay at a resort, we want some large pool, because it was just so nice. We had a lot of room. We even put floaties in there too, which is hard to do, I think, for a hotel to have pools that large. It does take up a lot of space, but it was so nice. And I mean, we jumped from all over from that pool into the ocean below. And it was, I mean, look at this view. And then you have Mount Otomanu in the background. It really was amazing. So I just did a quick overview of the closet because that's not as exciting, but there is the toilet area and the closet, which was very spacious. And of course, there's the bed where you have that gorgeous view. The shower area here as well, which was very spacious. And the bathroom itself too had the 2 sinks and it had plenty of room. The tub area was so nice to sit because again, you have that gorgeous view and it was plenty big, and that big window, it's just, you can't get any better than that. It was so amazing. So here was our cocktail hour where we would go before dinner. Beautiful views, of course. They had live music. It was so nice, just relaxing after a fun and eventful day. So of course, while in Bora Bora, you must jump off from your overwater bungalow into the water. So that's what we did over and over and over. We had a lot of fun though, and I mean, why not? So this is pretty much what we did the whole time. We actually had so much fun just literally jumping in the water, snorkeling around for a while, checking out stingrays, things like that. We didn't book any other trips other than one snorkeling one. And we spent a week there because we were just having so much fun enjoying the beautiful view. And again, we'd be sitting in the pool looking out, and all of a sudden we'd say, "Stingray, stingray." So we'd put on our snorkels and hop in there with them. And it was so cool. It was such a good experience to just be hanging out and then say, "Hey, look, I think there's a stingray." So here we are in this video searching for our stingray, trying to swim after him. We would, of course, keep a little distance. We didn't want him to, get upset. Not that we were necessarily worried it was going to come after us, but just to give it a little space so we weren't invading its little area here. But I love this video here because it's burying itself in the sand. And I thought, oh my gosh, I've never seen that before. It was really fun to see firsthand. So here you go. These stingrays, oh my goodness, this was one of the highlights of the resort. They were like pets, and you could just kind of move your feet in. A certain time of day, I believe it was around 3 p.m., they would come around and you would see them start swimming in from kind of deep out, and you'd see them swimming by the bungalows, and they know, okay, it's feeding time, so then they go over and literally act like pets. They're like climbing up on him. It was the cutest thing to see. I loved it. A couple times a week, the resort put on a little dinner entertainment, which was nice and just kind of spiced things up a little bit. We had some dancers, some fire dancers, and they talked a little bit about culture. It was really fun. Here was one of our nighttime feeding sessions with the fishies, and they seem to be really active and much larger at night. Funny thing is, actually, we were going to go night swimming one night because I thought, why not? Let's do it. But there were really large fish in there, and I was thinking, well, if there's really large fish, is there going to be really large sharks too that we won't be able to see that well? So I chickened out, but next time I'm so doing it. This was our very last day here at the Intercontinental Thalasso Resort and Spa. We had a crazy storm through the night, but it was still so beautiful the next morning as it was kind of clearing up a little bit. And pretty much through the day, it rained here and there. And when it would rain, it was like super coming down We actually even had a large delay leaving from Bora Airport to Papeete, trying to get to LAX. So we had like a 4-hour delay, I believe, because of weather. A lot of people actually had to stay an extra night, which doesn't sound so bad. You're stuck in paradise. However, it doesn't feel like it because it was so windy and so loud and it was really pouring. We were able to make it home luckily that night, but it was intense rain. So this last day, we had actually pre-booked it. I'm really glad we did since it was so rainy. We just kind of had breakfast. Then we went to the spa, which was amazing. It is a wonderful world-class spa. We actually went 2 times during the stay. We went our second day and then we went our very last day. Our last day was actually our anniversary. Even though we were leaving that day, it was a nice way to kind of close out the trip. So this area is located in the spa. We visited it after we had a massage. The massage is there, by the way. This spa, I cannot rate it well enough. It was so wonderful, so relaxing. It was the best massages we have ever had so far. It was so beautiful back here and it was empty. The nice thing about this resort is it is empty when it's at full capacity. There's so much room to walk around without seeing all these people everywhere. So it kind of depends on what you're into. We like to feel like we're completely away from everyone. I know some people like to be around a lot of people. This is not that kind of resort. The Le Moana one is probably a bit more like that, which is awesome, but we were looking really to just get away from everyone, and we found it here. Here was our room where we could shower and change our clothes before our long flight. Again, the best thing for a resort to have. I love it. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like. Feel free to comment with anything you would like. Thank you guys.